SOMA Networks was started a little over 10 years ago, and it was started to address a marketplace that was broadband wireless, that is providing ubiquitous broadband services to the masses. Now, the market for those kind of services really lay in countries where there's very poor copper infrastructure, that is wirelines. And all of wireless technologies to date have always been applied for mobile wireless, which has been targeted initially towards developed countries and then later on towards underdeveloped countries. But the emphasis for application of wireless was always for mobile services. Okay? So we thought that if these mobile technologies can be adapted in a way that they can deliver the same kind of performance that wireline technologies deliver, then this would be a great application for developing countries where copper infrastructure is lacking or in very poor quality. So after 10 years of research and development on really how to adapt wireless technologies for wireline applications, which is what nobody else has been doing, even to date nobody has done it. They've only been focusing on wireless technologies for mobile applications. So we took these mobile technologies, first started off with 3G and now with WiMAX, and we did introduce a lot of technologies that really turbocharge this technology while still being standards compliant, but turbocharge performance. So it gives the user, the end user, a DSL experience, a wireline broadband experience. So this is what we've been doing in R&D for about 10 years. We know this industry better than anybody else. People haven't really started thinking in these terms. As a result, we're way ahead of the marketplace, and we came to India to build the Indian market, to develop the Indian market. And at first, of course, we worked with operators. No one believed our story, and we spent 3 years in trials and really showed what we're saying were true. We showed the technology, we showed how it scaled, we showed the quality of service, we showed that it was comparable to wireline performance. We proved out the business cases. We showed how economically viable it could be deployed. And then we proposed a very novel model. Okay? We proposed this model because the operators could not find anybody else with this kind of technology to address this marketplace. And this model was a partnership model, where we would come in as a franchisee to the operator, and they would provide their skill sets, we would provide ours. Their skill sets would be provide the infrastructure such as spectrum, towers, sites, backhaul. And we provide the technology and our operations know-how in running the service. So by combining these two strengths, we brought the best of both worlds to this public-private partnership. And we are now at the forefront of the industry worldwide. We're the only kind of partnership of its kind, the only kind of technology of its kind. We've gone through 3 years of trialing and testing the business models, and we're ready to launch. So launch now is imminent, and we're hoping for a very steep scale-up over the next several years.